Hey, what's going on, everyone? I got a question in my email about team chemistry. So we're going to talk about that today and my experience with team chemistry, playing on a bunch of different teams at pretty much every level of baseball. First, does it exist? Second, does team chemistry breed success, or does success breed team chemistry? So we're going to get into all that. Again, this is my second video made with no microphone on. I'm just using my new phone. So let me know how the audio is down below. Is this better or worse than my other videos? I would love to hear those comments so I can make an adjustment if need be. Okay, so let's get into, does team chemistry exist? There's no doubt 100% that it does. I've been on plenty of teams where players really enjoy being around each other, where the atmosphere created on the field, in the clubhouse, is a great one, where you look forward to going to work every single day. And you have to remember that you're going to spend so much time around your team, and not just at the field. And let's talk about that for a second, because if you have a home game or any game at like 7 o'clock at night, a lot of players are going to get to the field around like 1 o'clock. Game's going to end at 10. You're going to work out and eat and all that stuff till like 11, 11:30. So you're there from, let's just say, 1 o'clock until 11, 11:30. That's a large chunk of your day. It's pretty much your entire day. But here's the other thing. It's not just about being around your team during the game and in the clubhouse on game day, but you're traveling with your team. You're on flights every 8 days, sometimes every 4 days. You're in hotels with your teammates, which means you're probably eating a lot with your teammates. And so your teammates really do become your family during the season. And so I think that when you're around people that you enjoy being around, that are good people, in my experience, it makes you want to go to work every day. Think about your job. This is very much like a job. I mean, baseball is a job. If you enjoy going to work, if you have people around you, your coworkers that you really enjoy being around, well, typically you're probably going to do a better job while at your job, because you enjoy being there. You're going to get up, you're going to be excited to go, you're going to be there with a positive attitude. It just makes doing your work and doing your job a lot easier than if you absolutely hate the people that you work with, you dread going in every day, and it just becomes really hard to work with them, and you're not going to get your best work done. Now, I also think that teams that bond together really well are going to be more resilient. And so when failure happens and when teams have setbacks, which during a major league season, you're going to have that, and you're going to have it a lot because there are ups and downs to the season. I know a lot of people, sometimes a team goes in a slump and they just don't get it. They're like, "What? This team stinks. We're playing great in April, but we stink in May," right? The season goes like this. It's a hard game. You have your ups and downs. And so during those times where fans are like freaking out that the team is losing and not playing well, and there's a lot of failure, if you have, in my experience, good team chemistry, well, then you're able to get through those times and you're able to get back to your winning ways. Where if you have horrible team chemistry, right, again, you're around people that you really don't want to be around, you don't enjoy it, well, sometimes those losses continue to happen over and over and over again, and things get really negative. And when things get negative, well, it's harder to then snap out of it and to get back to your winning ways. So that's a little bit about team chemistry. And I guess we still haven't answered the question, does team chemistry create success, or does success create team chemistry? Well, I guess I kind of did. I do believe that team chemistry, that being around people that you enjoy being around and having a really good atmosphere, does help you be more successful. But I do also think that, and I've been a part of teams where maybe at the beginning of the year, the team doesn't gel immediately, right? Some teams I've been on, like immediately, everybody likes each other. You just can feel like this really good positive vibe. I've been on other teams where you don't. However, that doesn't mean that the team that doesn't, have a positive vibe or love each other at the beginning of the year, doesn't mean they can't win. right? You could still have a lot of talent. And if you do start to win, well, sometimes that winning starts to breed better team chemistry. When you win, things are going well. People are typically more happy. And all of a sudden, team chemistry can kind of start to form. So I have seen it where winning and success can help or enhance a team's chemistry. It can bring them together. And so you start having kind of this snowball effect or this cycle where you have success and team chemistry starts to slowly get better. And then you have more success and that breeds more team chemistry and that breeds more success. And like I said, it's like a snowball. And all of a sudden, you get down a couple months into the season and you go, man, like at the beginning of the year, we didn't really feel like we were going to come together as a team. But now all of a sudden, all this winning, everybody's happy, everybody loves us. Man, everyone is like, we're all best friends all of a sudden. And it wasn't that way when the season started. So it's a really interesting question. And it's hard to really say. I do think it is team dependent because, again, I've played on teams on both sides of this, right? And so if you don't have good team chemistry, I'll say this. I guess I'll end with this. If you don't have good team chemistry, then you've got to have a real lot of talent, in my opinion. If you don't have good team chemistry and you don't have any talent, it's going to be really hard to have any success. And so we're never going to get that snowballing effect of success leading to better team chemistry, right? If you have good team chemistry, on the other hand, and you don't have very good talent, I mean, you could still stink, right? You could love each other and sing Kumbaya every day, but you just stink. You have no talent. So it's really hard. But I do think if you do have really good team chemistry and you do create a really good atmosphere where people want to work hard and they want to be together, well then, if you have some talent, I do think that you can then take that team chemistry and create success out of it. So those are my thoughts. And it is a tough subject. A lot of people ask me about this all the time. Hopefully I did a pretty good job of explaining it. I don't know if I answered it one way or another because I don't know if there's not a true answer. It really does depend on the team. There's so many dynamics at play. But again, those are my general thoughts on it. So let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on team chemistry and your experiences on any teams that you've played with during your career. Baseball, football, anything, at work, doesn't matter. Team chemistry is really all over the place. So put in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.